Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you 5 ways to make right and left turns. In this video driving lesson, I'll be going over 5 different ways that you can make right and left turns. Let's get right into the video. Before we start, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, and I'll be filming this in an empty parking lot. There's only 2 cars in this parking lot, so I can sort of have the freedom to do what I need to do in this open space. The first way to make right and left hand turns is with hand over hand steering. Now this is what hand over hand looks like. You have 2 hands on the wheel. You want to start at roughly 10 and 2 o'clock on the steering wheel. And let's say I wanted to turn left. I would use my right hand to bring the wheel to the left, while my left hand goes over, grips the steering wheel, right hand goes under, left hand continues turning, right hand grips, over, under, just like that. Let's say I was turning right. I would then start with my left hand turning the wheel, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, just like that. It allows you to turn the wheel fast and precisely, just like that. Very simple. All right, so let's demonstrate that one in action right now. We'll just make a few left turns. Let's say I'm driving right here, and I want to make a left turn, hand over hand, over, under, just like that, straighten out. Then I'll make another left turn right here, just like this. And as you can see, it allows me to turn precisely and quickly, just like that. Just like that. We'll make one more right here. We're just gonna do a little box, just like that. Now, if I was turning regularly at a regular speed, the wheel would turn back by itself. But because I'm going at a slow speed and I'm in a parking lot, I had to manually turn the wheel back. The second way to make right and left turns is push-pull steering. For push-pull steering, you want to, once again, start off at roughly 10 and 2. What you're going to do is you're going to use one hand to sort of bring the wheel down, and the other hand is going to grip the wheel and bring it up. Let's say I wanted to turn right. I would then start with my right hand. I'm going to use my right hand to bring the wheel down. My left hand isn't doing anything other than sliding down to meet it at the bottom. Now my left hand grips the wheel, brings it up. My right hand slides to meet it at the top. You're basically alternating your grip between right and left, and you're turning the wheel. So check this out. If I wanted to turn left, I would start with my left hand. It's going to bring the wheel down. My right hand is going to slide, meet it in the bottom. Now my right hand grips, left, right, left, just like that. Very simple. Once again, we'll make some left hand turns. It's just the direction that I'm going in. It just makes it nice and easy. So let's go ahead. We're gonna make a left hand turn. We're starting at 10 and 2 for the push pull method. Once again, my left hand's gonna start the turning. I'm alternating between right and left, holding the wheel like this, letting it straighten out. We'll do it again, just like that. Let it straighten out. And we'll do one more time, like I said right here, just like this. Just like that. We'll do a full U-turn right there. Very simple. As you can see, push-pull steering is also another way to turn the car right and left. The third way to turn the car right and left is one-handed steering. Now for one-handed steering, you want to basically get your hand, open it up so that the palm of your hand is showing, press it up against the steering wheel, grip it. Now when you're ready to turn, you want to sort of release that grip a bit, and you want to use the palm of your hand to turn like that, just like that. Just like that. So I'm pressing the palm of my hand against the wheel, and I'm turning the wheel just like that. Pressing the palm, allowing the wheel to rotate in my hand, just like that, under my palm. Once again, we'll make some left hand turns just like this. Driving, pressing the palm against the steering wheel, releasing that grip, turning it like that. Very simple. You can see I can easily maneuver left turns, or I can even maneuver right turns like this. Very simple, just like that. And you can see it's a good way to maneuver back and forth, just like that. Let's turn around, just like this, and we're gonna move ourselves so now I can show you some right turns, just like that. All right, now the fourth type of right and left turn that you can do is a very modest sharpness turn. So we're not talking about sharp turns here, we're talking about very modest turns, and that will affect how much you turn the wheel. That's the fourth way, a modest turn. Let's say I'm driving and I want to do a modest turn. This is how much I'd have to turn the wheel. You know, probably about like 40%, maybe 55%, something like that. That's a very modest turn. You can see I can't even make this turn. I have to reverse to fully complete the turn. So let's do one more, a modest turn. Let's say I was driving and at a very modest turn, you can use any of the steering methods that I've outlined: push, pull, hand over hand, or one-handed steering, but you're gonna be turning the wheel, only like 40, 50%. There are some turns that only require you to turn the wheel that much, right? Even less, sometimes it might only be 30% or even less. Now, on the other hand, for a sharp turn, let's say you're driving and this is the 5th way to make a right and left turn. If you have a sharp turn, you're gonna have to turn the wheel a bit more. Let's say I'm driving and I wanna make a sharp right-hand turn. I'd have to turn the wheel like 90%, 95%, 75, 80%. Like, it's actually much more. As you can see, I can completely make this turn like almost like a full U-turn in the parking lot. Let's say I'm driving, I wanna do a sharp turn, something like that. That's about 95%. That's a sharper turn. And then you have turns that are in between, but I didn't want to go over a medium turn because medium turn almost has no example because I went over modest and sharp. But that's basically it. In this video, I've gone over 5 ways to make right and left turns. I hope that you've enjoyed this driving lesson. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.